Hi guys, welcome back to Teamsport Brad. Here today on, what day is it? Monday? Wednesday the 11th of May. We're doing the 40 lapper race here, guys. I'll be uploading editing later on for you all. Brad, do you want to ride anything?
Okay, so thank you, Alex, for the nice thumbnail you have left for me. Here is me sitting in my car for the next 40 laps. So I get kart 14. Kart 14's always been somewhat decent, so was quite happy with that. Me and Nathan are sat next to each other right now, just making sure that everyone else goes past us, as of course it would only be fair if we started from the furthest position back. So Nathan decided he wanted to go further back, which is fine. Usually the inside line's better, but my car was actually so quick off the line. You're going to see right now, actually. So this turns to green, and I just go. It's like I've got unlimited torque. It's like I'm driving a Tesla, pretty much. Electric go-kart. Yeah, I'm so quick off the mark there. I'll leave this lap in. You can watch this lap just because it's quite funny. Yeah, I try and sneak the inside lines. It's a bit of pushing and shoving around, but that's expected on the first lap of a 40 lap race. I think there was only 11 people on it, but there was all quite good drivers, respectable drivers. Not even like experienced drivers, but they was all racing in a manner which I would say they definitely held a driving license. I wish I could say that to a lot of the races that, well, I mean, some of the races I get involved in, but you know, that's not how it always is. I make a mistake here. I go inside. Nathan goes. Sorry, I go outside. Nathan goes inside. Fortunately, the way that top bit curves, I got the inside line and managed to get my way past Nathan again. And then another unfortunate moment, Nathan got sandwiched behind the guy I overtook, so I lost Nathan pretty much from this lap. This is the top two. I'm not sure, is it, so we got Kyle in front. I think Kyle really wanted to keep me behind him from the way he was looking over his shoulder. I actually really enjoyed this race. You're going to see so many overtakes, so many class moves. Granted, some drivers weren't up to like experienced driver speed, but I drive really nicely and make every move as clean as possible. So I'm pretty sure Kyle gives up here. Yeah, so he doesn't even try to fight me anymore. I'm pretty sure before the race he discussed that as soon as I get behind him, he was going to let me past. I'm pretty sure that's what he said. So you see that I'll try and get through this gap. I'll just make the space there. The switch back. So I switched back the one person, and now I'm just trailing car 18. Which is fine, because I'm just going to make a dive down the inside most likely. Yes, I do. He looks, he's aware, he knows that I'm there. Very good awareness from a lot of these drivers. And you see that I know that someone like tailing me behind, so I'm going really narrow through the S's just so I can't get undercut or something like that. That was my theory behind why you saw me doing what I just did. So yeah, this is just full of nice undertakes, overtakes, safe ones. This is kind of showcasing where it's safe to overtake, because there's a lot of corners I do watch people overtake and I'm like, oh, that's such a risky move. You know, you can always wait to overtake like I'm patient. I'm not bullying any newer drivers. I'm just waiting behind them, waiting to make a move without making any contact. That is my goal when racing. I'm sure a lot of people would love to be able to do this. And I do apologise to whoever that was. They pressed the brake twice and it just I don't expect anyone to brake going up the mini ramp, so I just tapped that person twice. That's literally the most amount of contact I probably did all race. So I get a nice little undercut as that person did go really zigzaggy. This person just completely lets it pass, but the key point in that there, I actually broke to take the right-hand turn, just because if you went any further, you'd have hit the bumps and you would have really hurt your ribs. So it's always better if you go narrow there, brake, and make sure you try and stay close to the right side. Yeah, I got a few of these drivers as well. These are all the lap drivers now, so they was being quite nice. Some of them will let me past. Some of them was defending like they had to. I mean, if they want to practice the defending, that's fine by me. Not really that bothered. I was probably around 8 seconds in front of Nathan at this point. So yeah, I went from 10th to 1st in probably around 6 laps or something. But the issue in the first 6 laps, there was quite a few yellow flags, so it meant we was all bunching up and stuff. The race started off quite slow. As soon as we got to about halfway in the race, there was no flags at all. Going around this person here, and yeah, obviously a new driver just kind of sandwiches me into the outer tyre wall. I kind of expected it, so I'd obviously let go of the gas. Doing a switchback on this person, I go around. Quite a nice move to pull off. You can see that all my switchbacks are literally on the concrete material floor, like this part, and the wooden section. Even the tarmac, if I get lucky with my timings. I do a lot of good moves. Like, this is brilliant. I dummy this guy everywhere. This is probably the best move I made all night. I think a bit of peer pressure helped me there, but that was probably the best dummying I've ever done around this track. I don't believe that driver was that slow either. I think when I came off and looked at the times, I think the best times are 1:03. So it was only like 4 seconds off the pace, which isn't bad at all. See, some drivers were moving out of the way. I'm just saying thank you for everyone. If I do that on my hand and put my thumb up, I'm just saying thanks. That's my way of saying thank you. So I think I did the same move on this person. Yeah. Such a nice move to pull off. It feels real. I'm just nodding at Alex in the marshal box. It's such a good feeling when you pull off that move. It's really satisfying. This person, I think, must have seen me coming through the underneath section because they moved out my way. I'm waving at Alex. Yes, hi. I'm not sure if he saw me, but I'm pretty sure that I'll wave again. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's recording me. Nice to wave back. Now, this guy is, I think he's a subscriber of mine, but we had a nice little battle, to be honest. I got past him in the opening lap, or second to opening lap, and this is the first time I'm having to overtake him. This is quite late on in the race. I believe I only lapped this person once, and he was the only driver. I pretty much lapped once. Everyone else was lapped multiple times. But I actually enjoyed this, and also whilst I'm behind you, I can try and do a little bit of coaching, because the only thing I was noticing when I was behind you was your distances away from the apexes. So you can see, in fact, there's a good example here. Coming into turn 2, I tap his back end because I take a narrow line. So I try and pinch him here into the left, but he's got more speed, so I can't do that. I tap him here. So you're looking at this gap. There's now a good half-second gap. So I'm just going to show the importance now of hitting all the apexes flush. Like, I've already gained so much time just because I'm a bit more clinical through all the corners. I'm pretty much bumper to bumper. That was very narrow. Would be better if you can come out wider where I did there. You'll get a better exit up the up ramp. So now we're literally bumper to bumper. and then I just dive down the inside. I switch back, and I pull off the move just there. But no, that was quite fun. I enjoyed that. That was like the only entertaining part about my race, to be honest. So, well done, my friend. This guy just completely loses it. Had a feeling by the way he went into the corner that he was going to lose it. So I expected him to spin. So I took a narrow line from the apex, and I completely avoided the potential accident. So yeah, you see, I'm always expecting drivers to do things there. So I went for a switchback, and they just broke and went round really smoothly. So I just took the outside line because I know that they was hugging the inside tyre walls. Good to be patient when you're racing drivers like this. Like here, I could have went down the finger, but that could have been dangerous to me. That could have put me out of my car. This person snakes a little bit, makes it quite easy for me to just pass. Can't remember what I'd do here, to be honest. Oh yeah, I accidentally. I mean, the gap was there. I just messed up my timings to turn into it, and I clipped the tyre wall, and then I nudged that person. My apologies. But yeah, that is the end of the race. So we started position 10, finished first, clear by 8 seconds, I believe. Nathan was second, Carl was third. Alex is saying go to the pits, and I'm telling her no. I actually feel really good. I felt like I could have done another 40 laps after this race, which is weird for me because my stamina is bad around this track. I fatigue so fast, but it seems to be when I do continuous racing, I can last much longer. This sounds really bad, but when you do short races, like 10-minute, 15-minute races, come off, go back on, then I feel like it tires me out faster. But that was the 40 lap race, and it was quite an enjoyable one. So I'll race more of those in the future.